Good morning, it is Clay Trader at claytrader.com, and this will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they unfold live. Market opens up here in less than a minute. I think I'm going to watch Momo out of the gates. That's the plan right now, but there's some other really good candidates. So that's the plan, but I could very well change that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I will keep you updated. All right, looking to get short here. 1,000 shares at 50.85 on this current bounce right now. Have an order out there on Momo2, so a couple fishing orders out. We'll see if anything gets nibbled on. All right, I have an order out for 1,000 shares now on CTRP at 49.37. So let's see if I can get those or not. Okay, there's the break. Okay, got my first 1,000 shares there. Perfect. If I can get some more shares, that'd be great. 48.75 will be my next purchase if it can get down there. So just double checking. But no, it wanted to give me the 12 cents, which equated to a quick $120. And I don't know what was that about, less than 30 seconds. But let's see what else is out there. Okay, I have an order at 83.35 here on GILD. We'll see if I can get my initial 500 shares there. Strong mover out of the gate. I think I alerted this one already up in the chat room, so that one has been alerted. So let's see if we can get 35 on it. I will keep you updated. All right, going for some shares here on Momo at 36.75. So several fishing orders out there. See if it can get down there or not. Need to get this alerted in the chat room. Okay, it's been alerted. Okay, I need to adjust this down now. So 36.55, just double checking everything. There we go. So let's see if that pullback can continue. I'm going to go ahead and pause. All right, looking like 83.45 could be happening here. Well, for a second it did. So we'll see if it can get up there or not. Momo looking like it could be coming into play here. Got down as low as 36.64, so somewhat close to my 55 entry that I want. All right, I will pause. All right, looking for a break here of CTRP of 49. Have an order in for 1,000 shares at 48.75. So let's see if it can break down through there or not. There's the break. Although not quite the awe-inspiring break I would have liked to have seen. But I'll give it a little bit more opportunity here. Yeah, 49 being pretty stubborn there, so it's broken through it, but I would definitely not call this a collapse-ish type break. All right, I currently have a couple orders out here on CTRP and GM. Everything, actually, let me get this alerted in the chat room real quick. Okay, so that's been alerted. That's a nice little pattern. All right, CTRP has bounced back nicely here. So let's see what exactly. It's a high over there. that? Oh, okay, that makes it good. So I'm going to go 49.35 on the short side. And if that gets filled, let's see if I can get it filled here. Put a stop loss in at 49.52. But first step in that is it's got to get up there to 49.35, which now doesn't look like it's going to happen. But we'll see. I will pause it, and if it looks like I'm going to get filled, I'll get it rolling again. Still have that order out there on GM2. All right, showing some potential here. Again, 35 is what I want. And I'm risking about $75-ish on the trade. But again, first step is it's got to get up there to 35. Looking like it's getting close. Okay, I'm in. Stop loss. So we'll see what happens with it. If this thing's getting ready to do a huge bounce, then I want out. But if this is a little fake bounce and it wants to roll back over, well, then we'll see what happens with it. So let's see if this thing can roll back over. And give me a nice little collapse to the downside. I am looking for it to give me one of these. Roll back over here. Not guaranteed to happen. Maybe there's some true strength here behind this bounce. And if there is, then yeah, I don't want to take any more part in that than I have to. So I will stop out for approximately, you know, the $75 loss that I'm willing that I'm willing to risk right now. So I will pause it. And I'm going to go look for other trades too, since the stop loss is in place. But if it looks like I'm going to get either stopped out, or if it starts to roll over, then I'll get the video rolling again. But like I said, no promises that I capture anything, because I will be out searching for other trades. So great risk versus reward here. It's either going to roll back over, or it's going to pop up and the bounce is going to continue. And like I said, I want out at that point in time. So now it's looking like it's right up around this area. Hindsight, probably should have hopped in at like 40. Try to save myself 25 bucks, but you know, this is all me talking in hindsight. It's getting close. What's going to happen here? Is it going to pop, or is it going to roll back over? A lot of run time here with no trades, but that's all right. Well, that one held. But it does seem to be holding pretty strong here. So, all right, I will go ahead and pause it. And, oh, I think I caught it. But I am stopped out there for, I'm not sure what exactly the loss was. I'm trying to do the math mentally. I was at 120, now I'm at 135. So, what about an $80-ish loss, something like that. So, it is what it is there. However, at this point in time, I am willing to change up strategies here and try 49.85 as an initial short entry. I am willing to build here though. If I can get more than the 500, that would be fantastic. But first step there is it's got to get up to 49.85. So there's a losing trade. It happens. Oh well. Let's move on. All right, I got 500 shares at that 49.85 mark. I missed the entry point, obviously. Like I was saying, I would like to build more, but if it wants to give me a quick $50, I will take the $50 happily. So let's see what it wants to do here. All right, well, I was on the best bid there at 75, but didn't get any shares. All right, there I am there. So $50. So of that opening loss, got $50 back. I'll try the process all over again if it wants to get up there through 50.15. So just double checking. So like I said, I was looking at something else. I got filled, so I apologize for missing the entry, but at least got to see the exit there. All right, have an order out for 1,000 shares here at 16.25 on TEVA. We'll see if I can get those or not. Still have that order out there on CTRP at 50.15, which you saw me put in. So whether or not that gets filled remains to be seen, and I have no idea if, who knows, I could be getting close to having it filled right now. All right, let's go check out GILD. This one's getting some action again. Very nice from the alert that I made earlier that I talked about in terms of, so there's definitely going to be some people profitable there, assuming they played the pattern that I was talking about. Let's do 83.75 for an initial entry point there, double checking. So there we go, 83.75. Let's see if it can break up there through 50. Oh wow, we're over 11 minutes. I'm going to pause it. All right, have an order at 47. Nice, got those. 25 for my initial entry point on FIVE. We'll look to take that quick $50 as normal, or if I can build some more. What happened? Wow, that was fast. I'll have to actually, I'll have to go back and review that. That happened literally in the blink of an eye. So there was the quick $50 there. Just double checking. I'm willing to do the process again at 47.75. So put that order out there and we'll see if that can get hit or not. But let's see, I'm now up $135, so that loss has been wiped away. And yeah, that's why you just got to keep the losses small. Yeah, it's kind of a buzzkill from an ego perspective to have to sit there and be like, well, I was wrong. Especially when you have to publicly admit it to those viewers, because it's always amazing. Losing trades bring out the trolls. It's, oh, you moron. It's, yeah. Surprise! I'm not perfect. Here's a little hint, though. Nobody on YouTube's perfect, even though they may try to portray themselves as never losing or anything like that. Losing trades happen, but hopefully the moral of the story that you're taking from it is that just keep your losses small, stick to what the original strategy was. And I got a quick blabbing. I'd like to capture one more trade, so let's see if I can do that and try to keep this video under 15 minutes. All right, have an order in at 46.27 for my first initial buy point here. So we'll see if it can get down there or not. 46.27. Actually, remember, I do have other things up on the chart that you may not be able to see. Let's go 46.15. All right, I'm going to pause it. All right, have an order to short at 42.25. I'm going to pause the video, but JUNO can move very quickly, so the order is out there, and I'll do my best to get it caught live. But like I said, it can shoot up and move quite there. All right, there's the break. So let's let it run here. Again, 42.25. Can it make it up there on this movement right now? All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. All right, I changed it to 42.35. I feel more comfortable with it up there now. Again, there's more things that I'm looking at on my other monitors than what you see on the screen. And I don't like this. So I'm going to go up to 42.45. I don't like how it's fooling around on me there. There we go. So got in at 42.45 for my initial. We'll look to build some more next at 42.75 if it can get up there. But as you're probably catching on with the trend here, if it wants to give me $50, I will gladly take the $50. Well, I lied. I guess we're up over 15 minutes now on the video. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause it unless it looks like I'm going to either get out or if it looks like I'm going to get more shares. All right, and I am out there. I think I caught it on video, but quick $50, and I'm going to end it there. So even with a losing trade, I am still up $185 for less than an hour's worth of work. And I don't know about you, but I don't know many professions out there where you can make $180 in less than an hour, which includes actually losing money during the process. So how do you win? You got to lose smart. You got to lose disciplined. And, you know, I'm actually super excited about this video. I'll be honest. I don't like to post losing trades. It's not exactly fun. It's not exactly always fun to have people call you an idiot because you took a loss on a trade or lost money or whatever. But, oh, well, it's the reality of the matter. And, you know, how do you win but still, or how do you lose but still win? You know, this is exactly how. Keep the losses small and let the, you know, your system and process take care of itself. And that's also why you need to have a system and need to have a process and strategy so that, you know, you're able to just keep things on the right path. So on that note, final few things. If you enjoyed this video and you want me to keep making these live trades, easiest way to do that, click that like button. If you're interested in joining the chat room that I mentioned and made some alerts to earlier, you can just go to claytrader.com and look at the inner circle part. It is $99 per year, not per month, per year. And finally, if you're looking to learn charts and how I use charts and just charts in general in terms of how to build your own system, build your own strategy that fits your personal risk tolerance, again, claytrader.com, I offer courses there. So remember, how do you lose but still win? Lose smart, keep them small, and just stick with the plan. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.